I'm Rebecca Valcarcel, and I just got back from walking the Camino de Santiago in Spain. So, umbrella or hat? This was the big question I had before I left. I knew I wanted some serious sun protection, and I already have this awesome umbrella, so this was the first thing that I considered. It is reflective. It's coated with this nice reflective material. It's made by Six Moons. There we go. Lots of hikers use this same umbrella. It's called a couple different things depending on who you buy it from, but it's basically a sun-resistant umbrella. It gives fantastic shade, and it's super lightweight. I want to say it weighs 6 ounces. It's just amazing. The handle is like a foam, so it's just so light. It can also be attached to your backpack, the chest strap, or there's a couple of different ways and things you can buy to attach this, either the actual shaft here or the handle or both. So it can be hands-free. It's pretty great. Why didn't I take it though? One thing is I don't have the collapsible version of this, so it's rather long. And I think even if I did have the collapsible version, I still would not have taken it though, because it's one more thing that I have to stow or stash, and it's not as small as a hat would be. I guess I would have stored it in the side pocket of my backpack, but it's a little bit harder to deal with, like, you have to undo it from your strap or something when you stop at a cafe. If you want to use the bathroom, it's too wide for you to like walk in to the cafe or to a doorway. You have to collapse it down. It's just a little awkward. Of course, if you're walking for 3-4 hours without stopping, it works great. Another thing though, wind. It's not terrific in a strong wind, whether it's gusts from multiple directions or whether it's a sustained wind. I've had a situation where I was heading into the wind and this was back, and I felt like it was sort of pulling me back like a sail, or I was fighting the wind as well as the extra air that was coming into the umbrella. So for wind, it's not great. I think if I had had a longer Camino and I was on the meseta longer, maybe I would have used the umbrella anyway, even with some of the drawbacks, because it is so fantastic with the shade, and it's a lot cooler under there, and on the meseta you really need that. However, I was only doing about 1 day of the meseta, so I was able to think in terms of something else. I thought I would possibly take this hat. It's a baseball style hat by Outdoor Research. It has SPF 50 fabric. It also has this detachable hood. It's got a snap on the bill here on either side, and it has this place where there's a back Velcro thing that can attach the hood or unattach it. And I like these. I like these a lot because it gives quite a lot of coverage. It's pretty lightweight, very lightweight. It can even come forward. It has this strap here that can tie and really give you a lot of protection. However, I felt like the front was exposed. I felt like I wanted a little more protection there. And I do use this hat under certain circumstances in Texas where it is really sunny. But mostly I want to be facing away from the sun when I'm using this hat, because I feel like my face is exposed to the sun if I'm walking into the sun. So, if it's morning and I'm walking east, I usually don't take this hat at all. But I do like it, and it's lightweight, and a lot of people like the style of a baseball hat. So that's a really good option. But it's not what I chose. I almost took this hat, which is a fishing hat. It came from, it's made for fishing, and fishing folks use a lot of good gear that can be useful for hikers too. It has a nice wide brim. I really loved that it would give me that face protection that the bill of the baseball style just doesn't really do enough for me. It has a way to tighten here. It has some vent mesh there. It's pretty great. The chin strap keeps it from blowing away, but it's not super small and it's a little heavy. It's not quite as flexible as the hat that I actually took, which looks pretty similar, but that's this one. This one is by Outdoor Research. It has the SPF fabric, obviously strap and the tightener thing here. Less of a brim, so not quite as wide, a little less protection, but what I gained was flexibility. I can actually roll this hat up and even fold it in half, and this fits in my side pocket of my backpack along with a water bottle. So I can fit two things in that side pocket since this is so small. And it bounces right back. You know, it'll crease for a minute or two, but it's just, you know, indestructible. It's so great. And it's a lot lighter. It weighs significantly less than the green one there. So this turned out to be a great hat. I really liked it. It did everything I needed it to do. One last thing that a hat, whether baseball style or this style, is very good for is that when it's raining, if you have either a poncho with a hood or a jacket with a hood, the hood can go over the hat, and then you can tie your hood here and have this extra protection from the rain. So for me, if it's raining, it's going to get on my glasses and then I can't see. So I really wanted something here to keep the rain off of my glasses and my face, but especially my glasses. So a hat is great for that. And the umbrella wouldn't have done that. I probably would have had to take a hat and the umbrella if I was going to, you know, have that extra like rain protection element that I really wanted. So, okay, so now my hair is messy, but you have seen all the hat choices and all my thinking about hats and my experience with my umbrella, and hopefully that'll help you make a decision about what works best for you. You've got to walk your own Camino, as they say, and that starts with choosing the gear that you really feel good about, that you like, for whatever the reasons are. You want to be happy with your gear. And of course, you can buy new gear on the way. Don't feel like the decision you make before you board the plane is the last one, because there are stores all along, and they love to sell to pilgrims. Decathlon is the main like outdoor store that you can buy from. But even smaller towns have a lot of Camino gear, because, you know, pilgrims are often switching out hats and shoes and socks and all the gear. So so don't feel like, you know, if you made the wrong decision, you can fix it as you go along. So that's all fine. I hope you find what you like and that you have a great, lovely Camino.